Well, Gordon, that was a 3-0 away win, and it seemed impressive from start to finish. How do you rate that performance today?
It's probably quite similar to what we've had recently, sort of quite resolute. I think that the work ethic that we've put in recent weeks has been the difference. Having said that, I've got to pick out one person, Tom Amberlin. I think has been immense. Last few games since he's got himself back in and fit. I mean, he played at Wingate and we had to take him off at half time. He wasn't fit. We wanted to put him back out there. Asked him a couple of games later. No, still not right. He had a few training sessions. And then after the defeat 4 at home, said to him, right, you ready? And he went, yeah. And that's having a few sessions under your belt. And consequently, he's gone out and performed like this because he's come back in when he's right. And the trouble is you rush people back in sometimes and they either get injured or their fitness levels are not right, they're off the pace, and then they get criticism. Tom's been outstanding. And I've got to say, I think young Kieran got in alongside him again. Excellent, done very well.
That's 5 games now and only 1 goal conceded. What do you put that down to then? Because before, obviously, it was an issue with the team.
Yeah, I mean, we've done a bit in training, but as I say, Tom's come in, and he has. I think he's been immense. Big, strong, powerful, and we look a good unit. But yes, we have worked more on it in training. I think the 2 boys in the middle of the park, both Elliot and Coxie got in some great tackles today. And Elliot's Mr. Reliable. He sits in the middle of the park and he just does a good job for the side. And I know there's lots of criticism thrown around this year with regard, we only play 1 up front. Yeah, listen, if you've got the right players, you can play your 2 up front. We've done it a couple of times this year and got dicked. Having said that, we've played, 5 across the middle of the park and got dicked. We're just trying to find the right balance. And at the moment, although it can't be pleasing on the eye, we're starting to win football matches again. And unfortunately, that's what it's all about. It's not just about, doesn't that look lovely? Be effective.
Well, the St Albans manager before the game tonight mentioned about his players playing for their futures. Have you sat down with the players and all had this conversation with regards to next season?
No.
Okay, that answers that question. Also, on Saturday is Gosport. The couple of players who did carry knocks tonight, you got a full strength squad? Don't
know. We'll wait and see. One plus, obviously, Wes has been struggling since last Tuesday with his calves. Hunty's been struggling since last Tuesday with his calves on that, the plastic pitch over at Hendon. It does take its toll on certain players. But a plus point, Elliot Benyon tonight did the warm-up. So he's not going to be far away. There's a couple of others that we've been talking to. There's possibilities within the next week or so something might come to fruition. And all of a sudden you're looking at a squad that, with the exception of the likes of Smithy and Tom Cadmore, and even Matty Witcherlow, I think, within a fortnight. So all of a sudden there's going to be a little bit more competition, and they come into a side that's, not brimming with confidence, but growing in confidence, shall we say. Because that's what winning football matches does. It builds your confidence. And, my biggest plus is the way we're digging deep and showing a little bit of steel and grit, which I would question a few times this year, to say the least.
Okay, well, the new lad Ryan Sellers come in and had another good game tonight. Does the fact that you're still bringing in players show you that this season isn't yet a write-off?
Well, there's 2 ways of looking at it. You've got to, if there's a young player becomes available and you think it could be of benefit to you. Ryan we looked at for some time. He was cup-tied, and so we've really taken our time over it. He was FA Trophy tied. We waited, and then we thought now was the right time to do it, with a view to maybe pushing him on for next year. And you're always trying to build, and we know that there's going to be a turnaround of players, and if you can bring the right ones in now so they can bed in, it will make it that much easier for next season. But as for who's going to be here, we don't know.
Okay, well, thanks for your time, Gordon.
Pleasure.
Cheers.
All the best.
Good night.